You're just trading for a ghost.
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Wow. You're that confident?
No, I'm not confident because he would do it again. Because remember this time, he's got the tape now, him and Usyk sparring, not fighting. So he understands that. He's going to do it again. This time, I won't be surprised if he don't stop Tyson.
December 21st marks the most anticipated rematch of the year as Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk return to the ring after their electrifying clash on May 18th. The first encounter left fans stunned, with Usyk etching his name in history as the first undisputed heavyweight champion in over 2 decades. Now, the boxing community is buzzing with predictions. Will Fury's adjustments turn the tables, or will Usyk solidify his dominance? Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk first met in May 2024 in a groundbreaking fight that marked the first undisputed heavyweight championship bout in over 2 decades. The bout was a roller coaster, with Usyk starting strong, using his speed and precision to outmaneuver the towering Fury. However, Fury displayed his grit and resilience, dominating the middle rounds and pushing Usyk to the edge with his physicality and relentless pressure. The momentum shifted dramatically in the 9th round when Usyk found a new gear. The Ukrainian unleashed a ferocious attack, rocking Fury and leaving the crowd on the edge of their seats. Despite many believing the fight could have been stopped, Fury battled through the storm. However, the judges' decision split in favor of Usyk, crowning him as the first 4-belt undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis. The loss marked a rare blemish on Fury's illustrious 16-year professional career, igniting his hunger for revenge. Usyk's victory not only secured his place in boxing history, but also elevated him as a formidable force in the sport. The upcoming rematch on December 21st in Riyadh promises to be even more electrifying. With Usyk's WBC, WBO, and WBA titles on the line, the stakes are enormous. Notably, the IBF title is no longer in contention, as Usyk vacated the belt following his victory, paving the way for Daniel Dubois to claim and defend it against Anthony Joshua. The absence of one belt, however, does nothing to diminish the significance of this heavyweight showdown. The boxing community is abuzz with predictions, each side making a compelling case for victory. Eddie Hearn has once again stirred the boxing world with his unexpected prediction for the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk rematch. Known for his calculated insights and promotional expertise, the British promoter now leans toward a Fury victory, a surprising shift from his earlier support for Usyk. This change in opinion has left fans and pundits questioning whether Hearn's stance reflects strategic foresight or underlying motives tied to the future of heavyweight boxing.
And my money, especially when he's won the first fight, would always be on Alexander Usyk, but my heart wants to see a Tyson Fury win. Not just because he's British, not just because I want to set up the age over, but I like Spencer and the guys. I'd love to see him do it. But I do see him as the underdog in this fight.
Just weeks ago, Hearn confidently backed Usyk, citing the Ukrainian's strategic brilliance and his ability to adapt in the ring. "I'd love to see Fury win, but I see him as the underdog in this fight," he declared, referencing Fury's struggles in their first bout. However, in a recent interview, Hearn reversed his position, stating, "Fury wins, I'm leaning towards him. I've had a slight change of opinion." This volte-face underscores the unpredictable nature of the boxing world.
Fury could fight AJ for the unified world heavyweight title. The biggest fight ever in the sport. Wembley, Riyadh, wherever His Excellency wants to make it.
Hearn's revised prediction might not be purely about boxing tactics. The promoter hinted at a massive financial opportunity, a potential Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua showdown for the unified heavyweight championship. Such a matchup would not only be a blockbuster event, but could redefine the sport's history. For Hearn, the allure of organizing the biggest fight in boxing might have played a significant role in his changed perspective. Regardless of his reasoning, Hearn's comments have added fuel to an already fiery build-up for December 21st. With the stakes at their highest and predictions swirling, the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk rematch promises to captivate fans across the globe.
Fury knows what he needs to do. He's been at the bottom, he's been at the top. He's been at the bottom, he's been at the top. Right now he's at the bottom, trying to get back up to the top. He knows the route to get there, so...
Lennox Lewis, the last undisputed heavyweight champion before Alexander Usyk, has been closely following the developments in the heavyweight division, particularly the first fight between Usyk and Tyson Fury. Having held all the major heavyweight titles himself, Lewis understands the immense pressure and significance of the pursuit of undisputed status. Watching the bout, he was keen to see which fighter would rise to the occasion and take the mantle of the world's top heavyweight, a legacy he once embodied. In an interview, Lewis shared his insights insights on the fight, stating that Fury, despite his defeat, knows exactly what he needs to do to reclaim the top spot. Fury knows what he needs to do. He's been at the bottom, he's been at the top, right now he's at the bottom, and he knows what he needs to do to get to the top. He knows the route to get there, Lewis remarked. His words reflect the confidence Fury has in his own abilities and the belief that he can adjust his strategy to defeat Usyk in the rematch.
I think it's going to be a great fight. I think he wants to be undisputed as well. So when he looks back at the fight, he's going to say there's a couple things he should have done, and he's going to go in there and do them.
For Lewis, the upcoming rematch represents more than just a title fight. It's an opportunity for Fury to make the necessary adjustments and prove he can rise to the challenge. It's going to be a great fight. He wants to be undisputed as well. When he looks at the fight, he knows there are a couple of things he should have done, and he's going to go in there and do them, Lewis predicted. With his experience and knowledge of the sport, Lewis sees Fury's hunger for redemption as a driving force that could tilt the scales in his favor this time around.
I've heard he's put on good weight and he's looking really good in camp, so I expect him to come in a bit heavier. I think he's got to try and use his size advantage. He can't be playing around like he did last time, but then I thought Usyk boxed.
Veteran boxing commentator Adam Smith recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming heavyweight rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. In a recent interview on the Boxing Social YouTube channel, Smith broke down the dynamics of the fight, offering valuable insight into what Fury must do to turn the tables in this highly anticipated sequel. His prediction adds a layer of expert analysis to an already intense build-up, focusing on Fury's adjustments ahead of the December 21st showdown.
So well at the beginning, I thought he set the traps. He tried to take Fury's jab away straight away, but then he had that Fury 4 rounds in the middle where he boxed really well, and he could have gone on and won the fight. So it was a strange one. Usyk won it. For me, it was a good fight. Could have stopped him in the 9th round. Maybe should have been stopped in the 9th round. But look, we start again. It's a new canvas. The difference is they both know each other really well, so there's going to be huge respect this time.
Smith emphasized that Fury cannot afford to rely on his usual antics, both in the lead-up to the fight and inside the ring. He's looking really good in camp, and I expect him to come in a bit heavier. He's got to try and use his size advantage, and he can't be playing around like last time, Smith stated. According to the commentator, Fury's strategy needs to be more straightforward and focused on using his physical attributes to control the fight, rather than engaging in the mind games and distractions that sometimes characterize his approach.
Usyk's got to start favourite. He won it last time. Fury has a record of doing very well in rematches.
Reflecting on their first encounter, Smith acknowledged Usyk's impressive performance, noting that the Ukrainian could have ended the fight in the 9th round. However, he also emphasized that the rematch is a fresh start for both fighters. It was a good fight. Usyk won it, but we start again. It's a new canvas, he explained. Smith highlighted the mutual respect that will define this rematch, with both men fully aware of each other's strengths and weaknesses. Smith also pointed out Fury's strong track record in rematches, which could work in his favor. Fury also has a very good record in rematches, he noted, reminding fans that the Gypsy King's ability to adjust and come back stronger after a loss makes him a formidable opponent in the second encounter. Dillian Whyte, a former opponent of Tyson Fury, has issued a stark warning to the Gypsy King ahead of his highly anticipated rematch with Alexander Usyk. Whyte believes that Fury could face the first knockout loss of his career in the upcoming bout, citing Usyk's continued improvement and the near knockout he achieved in their first meeting. With the stakes higher than ever, Whyte's prediction has added fuel to the growing anticipation surrounding the December 21st clash in Riyadh. Speaking in a recent interview with Sky Sports, Whyte emphasized the unpredictability of heavyweight boxing, where a single punch can change the course of the fight. In heavyweight boxing, you're always one punch away, Whyte noted, reflecting on Usyk's ability to hurt Fury in their first encounter. He added, Usyk caught him pretty good. In some places in the world, they would have stopped that fight. Whyte acknowledged Fury's resilience, but his statement highlights the danger Usyk poses to the undefeated heavyweight champion. According to Whyte, Fury's ability to get back on his feet after taking significant punishment should not be mistaken for invincibility. But because of Tyson Fury's nature and the fact he shows that he gets up and he can keep going, that's why they didn't stop it, he explained. However, Whyte firmly believes that Usyk's increasing strength and technical skill make him capable of stopping Fury in their rematch. I think Usyk can stop him. Either man can stop each other. Fury needs to be very careful in the rematch. Very, very careful, Whyte Whyte warned. Bill Haney, the father and trainer of former lightweight champion Devin Haney, recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. Haney, who was initially skeptical of Usyk's chances in their first bout, now believes the Ukrainian has proven himself and will secure another victory over the Gypsy King. In a recent interview with YouTube channel DJ Vlad, Haney admitted that he was surprised by Usyk's performance in their first fight. "Look, I didn't expect Usyk to do what he did. Usyk made me believe in him. Yes, he did it," Haney remarked, acknowledging the impressive display of skill and composure Usyk showed in securing the victory. With newfound confidence in Usyk's abilities, Haney boldly predicted that the Ukrainian will once again outpoint Fury in their rematch. "I believe he will outpoint Fury again, 2-0, Haney confidently stated, signaling his belief that Usyk has the tools to continue dominating the heavyweight division. Interestingly, Tyson Fury himself has hinted at a more aggressive approach for the rematch. The Gypsy King, who has demonstrated knockout power in his previous rematches with Deontay Wilder, suggested he will aim for a stoppage to avenge his first professional loss. This promise of fireworks from both sides has only heightened the stakes for their December 21st clash in Riyadh.
An amazing boxer, and I think that everybody loves him, his personality and everything. What a guy, what a fighter. He performed out of his skin that night. It was the performance of his career, an already amazing career.
Former two-division world champion Carl Frampton has weighed in on the highly anticipated rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, sharing his thoughts during TNT Sports' Breakdown show. Frampton expressed confidence in Fury's ability to adapt and improve, while questioning whether Usyk can reach another level beyond his already stellar performance in their first bout. "Usyk is a great boxer. Everyone loves him. What a personality, what a guy, what a fighter," Frampton began, acknowledging the Ukrainian's skill and charisma. Reflecting on their initial clash, he praised Usyk's career-defining performance. "He performed out of his skin that night, the performance of a career from an already amazing career."
But he had to really perform at his absolute best to beat Tyson Fury. Can he improve on that performance? I'm not quite sure. I think that's the limit. Yeah. Can Tyson Fury improve? Absolutely.
However, Frampton voiced skepticism about Usyk's ability to elevate his game further, believing the Ukrainian may have reached his peak. But he had to really perform at his absolute best to beat Tyson Fury. Can he improve on that performance? I'm not quite sure. I think that's the limit, Frampton said. In contrast, Frampton highlighted Fury's potential for growth and adjustment in the rematch. Can Tyson Fury improve? Absolutely, he asserted, suggesting that the Gypsy King's ability to adapt could be the key to turning the tables on December 21st. Derek Chisora, a veteran of the heavyweight division who has faced both Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, has made a bold prediction ahead of their highly anticipated rematch. Speaking on TalkSport, Chisora expressed unwavering confidence that Usyk will once again emerge victorious when the two meet later this year.
"You're just trading for a ghost."
Are you telling me that Usyk will do it again to Fury?
Yes. 100%.
Wow. You're that confident?
No, I'm not confident because you would do it again. Because remember this time, he's got the tape now, him and Usyk sparring, not fighting. So he understands that. He's going to do it again. This time, I won't be surprised if you don't stop Tyson.
He pointed to the advantage Usyk now has after studying their first encounter, believing it will give him the edge in their rematch. Remember, this time he's got the tape of him and Fury fighting, so he understands now. He's going to do it again. Chisora also suggested that Usyk could even take things a step further by stopping Fury in the rematch. "This time I wouldn't be surprised if he stops Tyson," the 40-year-old said.
Because remember, when he gets in the ring, he's not fighting to buy a Lamborghini down the road. No, he's fighting for Ukrainians, you understand? So it's difficult to beat a guy like that.
He emphasized the heart and motivation behind Usyk's drive, adding, "Remember, when he gets in the ring, he's not fighting to buy a Lamborghini down the road. No, he's fighting for Ukrainians. Do you understand? It's difficult to beat a guy like that." Chisora's bold prediction and respect for Usyk's mentality only add to the growing anticipation surrounding the rematch, as fans wonder if the Ukrainian will indeed secure a more definitive victory this time. Former undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson has weighed in on the highly anticipated rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, tipping Fury to exact revenge. Despite acknowledging Usyk's current dominance in the division, Tyson revealed his loyalty to the Gypsy King. In an interview with Mail Online, the 58-year-old boxing legend shared his prediction, stating, "Usyk is the best heavyweight in the world at the moment, but I'm going for Fury to beat him. Why? Because I'm a fan. Because his father gave him my name. I'm not abandoning him now." Tyson's support for Fury goes beyond just admiration for his skills. It is also a deep personal connection, as Fury's father, John Fury, famously named his son after the iconic fighter. This loyalty adds a unique layer to Tyson's prediction, making his backing of Fury a compelling story in the build-up to their rematch. Former multi-weight world champion Roy Jones Jr. recently shared his thoughts on the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, offering a detailed analysis of their first encounter and what Fury needs to adjust to secure victory this time.
Well, it's a very tough predicament for both of them. You never really can tell how things are going to shape out. But what I do understand is that, to me, Fury is one of the best guys at coming back and making adjustments. And I think he pretty much does most of it himself because he's a very smart fighter. That's why back 8 years ago, I told him, if you get your mind together, you can beat most of those heavyweights out there.
Speaking to TalkSport Boxing, Jones acknowledged the unpredictable nature of the fight, stating, "It's a very tough predicament for both of them. You never really can tell how things are going to shape out." Jones, who has long respected Fury's ability to adapt in the ring, emphasized the British fighter's skill in making adjustments between fights. "Fury is one of the best guys at coming back and making adjustments," he explained, recalling how he had advised Fury years ago to get your mind together and you can pretty much beat all the heavyweights out there.
The thing about it is, though, he made the same mistake that he did. He did the same thing to Usyk as himself did with Wilder. He knew Wilder couldn't fight backing up, so he went out there and backed Wilder up and beat him, right? Well, why would you go out there and back up from Usyk? Usyk is the small guy. You don't go back up from the small guy. You back up from the small guy, you give him confidence. He gave him confidence, and look what happened. So now the sacrifice is going to be much tougher because Usyk now knows in his head, because going in the first fight, he didn't know that he could put Fury down. Now he knows that he can put Fury down. Could work for him, could work against him. Because if he goes out there strictly trying to put Fury down, Fury will definitely beat him.
Reflecting on the first bout, Jones pointed out a critical error Fury made. The thing about it, though, is he made the same mistake with Usyk as Wilder. He knew Wilder couldn't fight backing up, so he went out there, backed Wilder up, and beat him. But why would you go out there and back up for Usyk? He continued, explaining that backing up against a smaller fighter like Usyk only gave the Ukrainian confidence, which ultimately contributed to his success in the fight. Despite Fury's potential for change, Jones still predicts an Usyk victory in the rematch. He goes out there and is methodical and does everything Usyk does. He'll beat him again, Jones concluded. Johnny Fisher has shared his prediction for the upcoming rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk, expressing strong confidence in his fellow Brit.
Fury Usyk prediction. I'm backing Great Britain as always. Tyson Fury, who has done a lot for me, a small amount for him, but a massive amount for me in my career when I was able to spar him. And regardless of all that anyway, I think the natural attributes he's got, and if he invests in the body a lot more in this fight, because when he was really hurting Usyk, I think he can get a stoppage in the round 6 to 8.
Fisher, who has had the privilege of sparring with Fury, credited the heavyweight champion for playing a pivotal role in his career, saying, "Tyson Fury has done a lot for me. A small amount for him, but a massive amount for me in my career." Fisher believes that Fury's natural attributes give him the edge in the rematch, particularly if he focuses more on attacking Usyk's body. Reflecting on the first fight, Fisher noted that Fury was able to hurt Usyk at times and suggested that with a more dedicated body attack, Fury could potentially stop Usyk between rounds 6 and 8. Fisher's prediction shows a strong belief in Fury's abilities, backed by his first-hand experience with the Gypsy King's skill set. Anthony Joshua has shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated rematch between Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury, offering a prediction that he believes Usyk will come out on top again.
I think it's going to be a tough fight early on, and then I feel like Usyk will edge it again. He's a class operator, so I think Usyk's one of the best out there. That's why I think he'll win.
Speaking to Queensberry Promotions, Joshua said, "I think it's going to be a tough fight early on, and then I feel like Usyk will edge it again." Joshua, who has faced Usyk twice himself, described him as a class operator and added, "He's one of the best out there, that's why I think he'll win." As the only fighter to have faced Usyk in the professional ring twice, Joshua's insight into Usyk's skills holds considerable weight. His prediction adds an intriguing perspective, especially given his own ambitions to fight both Fury and Usyk in the future. Although the long-awaited fight between Joshua and Fury has yet to materialize due to boxing politics, Joshua has teased a potential clash with Fury in 2025. He noted that both he and Fury have hands full with their current obligations, but expressed optimism that a fight between them could take place in London if both are successful in their respective bouts. Joshua's immediate focus is on his upcoming fight with Daniel Dubois at Wembley, and how the Fury-Usyk rematch plays out this winter could play a significant role in his future plans. The December 21st rematch between Tyson Fury Fury and Alexander Usyk is shaping up to be one of the most eagerly awaited events in boxing history. After their first bout in May 2024, which saw Usyk claim the title of undisputed heavyweight champion, both fighters are primed for a high-stakes showdown. Usyk's victory marked a milestone as the first undisputed heavyweight champion in over 2 decades, but Fury's resilience in the face of adversity has set the stage for a dramatic return. Key figures in the boxing world have offered varied predictions. Hearn recently reversed his previous stance, now favoring a Fury victory, perhaps due to the potential financial windfall a Fury versus Anthony Joshua fight could bring. Lennox Lewis, meanwhile, believes Fury's awareness of his previous missteps will fuel his determination to reclaim the title. Boxing commentator Adam Smith emphasized Fury's need to use his physical advantage more effectively, avoiding the distractions of mind games that characterized their first meeting. Fury's record in rematches has earned him respect, and many believe his adaptability will allow him to come back stronger. However, some experts, like Bill Haney, remain confident in Usyk's ability to outpoint Fury once again, while Derek Chisora is adamant that the Ukrainian will come out on top, potentially stopping Fury this time. As the countdown to December 21st begins, the boxing world is split on the outcome of this highly anticipated rematch, and all eyes will be on Riyadh as Fury and Usyk prepare to write the next chapter in heavyweight boxing history. Stay tuned for more updates on the Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk rematch. Who do you think will emerge victorious this time? Do you believe Fury can adjust his strategy to defeat Usyk, or will Usyk solidify his dominance once again? Share your thoughts.